Sorry to call you back here, Doctor, but Mario has another problem. He, along with the other chimps, are experiencing diarrhea. I don't need to tell you that we need to get this under control ASAP.
You certainly don't need to tell me. You go on and have a look at Mario.
Mario's 3 female cage mates are smart. They treat him like a king or a baby brother, depending on how he behaves. 3 days, and it seems to be getting worse. Yeah, all the animals in the group have the same problem. According to my records, all the chimpanzees are current on their annual exams and vaccinations.
What you hearing? I do declare, the breathing and pulse are normal.
Yep, normal readings.
It sure ain't a bouquet of roses. Looks good to me. Any idea what could be going on?
These 4 chimps are inseparable. They share everything, including, unfortunately, problems like this.
I know this is necessary, but I'm not too keen on it.
You know, I was apprehensive at first, but I feel much better now that I see how well you're handling him.
Blood drawn. I'm fixing to send it over to the lab now. What medication are you thinking we should give the patient? That should kill those parasite critters.
Fine work, Doctor.
Mario ain't the only one who's happy as a claim you took care of this. Right, Alicia?
Yes, I'm relieved as well. I'll watch the bunch and make sure they continue to stay healthy and happy.
As Mario's case confirms, the Balantidium coli parasite is extremely contagious and causes acute diarrhea. Treatment of the entire group should start right away to avoid further sickness and dehydration. Excellent! Your diagnosis is on the nose. You touched on all the right points in getting this patient's history. Superb job with this one, Doctor.
I'm glad to see you, Doctor. Although I wish it'd been under better circumstances, Mongo here is experiencing some bleeding and pain. I was there when the fight started and the other gorilla bit the tip of his left thumb off.
He's all prepped and ready for you to do your thing. I know you'll be careful.
Unfortunately, it's all too common for Mongo and Jelani to behave this way. No wonder he's injured. No, just licking his thumb and holding it like it hurts. Aside from this incident, Mongo is very healthy. He eats primate biscuits, fruits, and veggies regularly. No, he's not on any. That's unnerving.
You gotta do that to prevent infection. That wasn't a pretty sight, but solid work in removing the bone fragment. Hope he won't have too much trouble getting used to his new thumb.
Impressive work, Doctor.
What's she hearing? Breathing and pulse are normal. That's intense. That's a normal reading. That's totally gnarly.
What a sharp individual you are.
Hey, a major thumbs up! Don't forget, Alicia, Mongo will need to be on antibiotics for the next week and a half.
Of course. It's as good as done. Good work, Doctor.
Just as we suspected, Mongo's thumb trauma resulted in bleeding and bone fracture. The usual cleansing and stitching will take care of him. In the wild, Mongo's thumb might have gotten infected and caused serious damage to his whole finger and hand. You identified the problem and gave the appropriate diagnosis. Nice work. Your thoroughness will help save this animal. You covered every step with panache.
Our Komodo dragon is bleeding. Angela's tail is turning black, and I saw some blood on the floor of her exhibit. We have to do whatever we can.
Miguel thought we should act fast. So did I, of course. But anyway, she's all ready for you.
I love working with reptiles. I know I'm alone in this, but I'm partial to snakes, especially the more dangerous ones. They're often the most beautiful. A few days, and it seems worse today. No? Not at all.
You'll be okay, sweetie. This nice doctor will take good care of you.
Why is it black like that?
If it's a fungal infection, this test will tell us. We should be able to find out what kind of infection it is when the results get back from the lab. I'll have this sent over to the lab right away. Good idea. Don't want to cause an infection. I hope I can work with you more often.
You sure are cutting a swell.
What medication should be administered? Right. Antibiotics are needed to prevent infection.
Bully for you. Outstanding.
Do you think the pulse is normal? Pulse is right where it should be. What's the pulse ox reading?
Everyone is impressed so far.
You did it! I never had any doubt, of course. I mean, if I'd have done it, whoosh, you know. But you, excellent work.
It may have seemed like a big step to remove the tail, but it meant we caught the problem in time. Her tail will heal just fine.
Angela was suffering from a bacterial infection and necrosis of the tail, which always needs to be removed. Luckily for us and her, the Komodo dragon protects against predators with the ability to grow a new tail, so she'll have a new one in no time. I see we're in agreement about this animal's diagnosis. You touched on all the right points in getting this patient's history. Overall, you did an excellent job in treating this animal.
I noticed Jenny was limping and seemed reluctant to walk around. Spent all her time in the water, so I got in there and pulled her out.
You didn't jump in with the other penguins, did you? Anyway, she's asleep on the table. Oh my gosh! Do you know that Jenny's egg finally hatched? Her baby boy is such a cutie pie.
Well, she's limping a little and seems to be spending more time in the water. Going on 2 days now. Seems to be, but it's kind of hard to tell.
What's that mean? You're a natural. Nope, nothing abnormal. What do you see?
The red flag for me was when I saw her staying in the water more than the 19 other penguins. Jenny seems her normal self, but her not moving around as much meant something was up.
Looks like you found something. We'll know if the swab picks up any microorganisms because they'll grow in the laboratory. Good idea. Don't want to cause an infection. Okay, now we can remove that mass there. These forceps are just the thing to use to remove unwanted tissue. That looks better already. I am learning so much from you.
By hook or crook, we're going to turn this around. Good. Everything's right as rain now.
Her foot's looking way better already. Which of these meds does the situation call for? You're doing so well. Oh, goodness, that was tough to get through. At least it seemed that way to me. I'm sure to you it's old hat.
I'll make sure Jenny's dry docked until her foot heals. Plus, I'll stay on top of her antibiotics. Can't afford to have all your hard work go down the tubes now, can we?
Jenny has bumblefoot, which is caused by chronic irritation to the bottom of the foot. The lesion can become infected and make it hard for her to get food, so it should be surgically opened and cleaned out. Follow up with antibiotics and your patient should recover without any problems. I see we're in agreement about this animal's diagnosis. Excellent job of getting the patient's history. Superb job with this one, Doctor.
Hey, Doc, we got a problem here with Russell. I'll let Takashi tell you about it. He seems anxious.
I'm not anxious. I'm concerned. When I came in early this morning, I noticed right away that Russell here was limping. So I looked at his left foot, and sure enough, there's a hole in his pad. It's important that he gets treated right away.
Relax, man. His record says he's current with his tetanus vaccination. And now we got the best vet in town to treat him, right, Doc? Russell lives with 3 female elephants. Huh, lucky guy.
About a week. Aside from the limp, Russell has been acting normally. Russell's been eating normally. Believe me, I know. It's not easy getting 400 pounds of hay and alfalfa a day.
I'll tell you, that ain't comfortable. Right on. Don't want to cause an infection. Hey, Russ. Doc's treating you pretty good, huh? Right. Hoof trimming will help heal his foot. What medication do you want me to administer?
Your treatment really rocks.
Good thing you could help, Doc. Takashi, I bet you're pretty relieved, huh?
Sure am. I'll make sure to schedule flushing and cleaning his wound for the next several weeks. Thanks again, Doctor.
It appears Russell somehow got a puncture wound that never completely healed on its own. Trimming the edges promotes healing, and with proper cleaning and care, Russell's huge foot will return to normal. I see we're in agreement about this animal's diagnosis. You touched on all the right points in getting this patient's history. This patient was in good hands with you.
Glad you're here. Gia Lee's really uncomfortable. Her urine's bloody and it looks like it's painful for her to urinate. We don't want to wait on this one.
It's weird since she's healthy otherwise and her diet hasn't changed any. She's sleeping like a baby now, so jump right in. Poor little girl must be so miserable.
She's eating okay and her feces are normal, but she is drinking much more than she usually does. She's acting a little strange, probably because of all that squatting she's got to do to urinate. Other than that, she seems okay. No.
Interesting, see that?
That was a fly move. Good thinking.
I think it's normal. No, wait. What's that there? Ew, the urinalysis shows high levels of blood and bacteria. All right, blood drawn. like her angel, a natural at working with nature. Okay, which one of these should we administer? Great choice, Doctor. What can you tell me about the reading? Right, that's what I think too. What does it say? P.U. Exactly what I thought.
This was a messy one, but I don't have any problem getting up close and personal with these animals to find out what's going on. It's why I'm here.
I'm sure Gia Lee is happy to be on her way back to good health. Thanks, Doctor.
As you might have guessed, Gia Lee has a bladder infection. Good thing Takashi alerted us to the problem right away. Otherwise, she could have developed bladder stones or even a kidney infection. If all goes well, a course of antibiotics will take care of the infection. But remember, many animals won't eat for a day due to stress from anesthesia, so you'll need to adjust any oral meds accordingly. I agree with your diagnosis. Great job. Excellent job of getting the patient's history. Your treatment was first rate. Excellent work on those cases. You've really shown you know the importance of keeping our animals healthy and safe, especially those that need it most, endangered species. Because of your ongoing efforts, I'm proud to offer you this Conservation Award.